Alright, sorry about that. Of course, I got the green screen wrong. No, it's still not flipping. uh, Give me a sec. There you go. That's all good. Hello, Mask, how you doing? Have live chats gotten smaller in YouTube or something? I feel like I feel like I've just shortened that. Hello, Mr. Cat, welcome. I was just watching the goals though. Geelong really scored 2 goals in like a minute and a half. That was pretty good. Obviously, Collingwood would come back from anything, so they're like bacteria. Just 4 points separating 5th and 10th. Yeah, I know. It's a very tight ladder across the board. This round could finally break it up. 9th to 13th play. Teams in the top 8. Oh, really? I didn't notice that when I did my tips. Yeah, Dogs Blue is going to be pretty significant as well. Melbourne, Essendon. Gold Coast v Port. Also some opportunities there, I guess, for the likes of Brisbane. I guess the Giants too. All the top 8 teams play a bottom 10 team. The only exception is St Kilda, Adelaide. In Gold Coast with Port, you're assuming it's not a draw. A streak will be lost. Either Gold Coast win streak or Port's win streak against Gold Coast. I think I tipped Gold Coast anyway, but I'm backing Gold Coast to break Port's streak. Gold Coast's first win in 2011 was against Port, and still haven't beaten them since. That's crazy. Well, it's a year where things can change. There's a good goal, that. Is that in? That is in, yeah. Cameron Elite. Just got notifications for the stream, maybe people will come. Maybe. Could be at the game, some of them maybe. Hello 69, how you doing? Hello T Colin, welcome. I feel like it's been a while, T Colin. I feel like it's been like at least a couple of weeks. Don't know if it's just me. Been busy, fair enough. So I'm looking at the chat. I'm thinking because it says like because apparently the chat box has gotten shorter now. But if I shorten it, that means I have to extend it, which means I got to move the ladder over to the right, which also means making me smaller. So I'm just like, do I just leave it like that? Advantage played, Magpies goal. This has been level like 4 times now. Pies with 3 draws on live ladder. England in the final, yeah, we've done well to get there. But we are playing Spain, who've been the best team in the tournament, so it's going to be a tough one. My head is saying Spain will win, but my heart wants to believe. I certainly have more belief than I had in Arsenal in the Premier League, so... Nick Dacos, I just flipping pronounce it Dacos. Nick Dacos seems injured in every Brownlow medal. So I didn't even read the full sentence because I need to sneeze, but I'm not sneezing. Nick Dacos seems injured. Is every Brownlow medal favourite getting eliminated? Yeah, maybe there's a conspiracy, Mr. Cat. Maybe there's a conspiracy. Maybe someone is messing with the timeline. Damn it, Barry. What will I do if England win? I'll be very happy, mate. England have won one trophy in history, and that was the World Cup in '66. So it would be a momentous occasion. I think a lot of the country would go crazy, to be fair. There'd be parties for weeks. Never won the Euros as well, as we pointed out. And never even reached the final on foreign soil. We reached 2 finals before, they were both at Wembley. It's the first time we've done it in another country. Multiple semi-finals in history. Not much success going all the way. Cripps and Bont are playing each other tomorrow. Could one of them get injured? So what will happen is they'll both collide into each other. They have a head clash. And then, yeah, they don't get the votes because the clash happens in quarter 1. Morata, Olmo and Harry Kane to score 2+ goals combined is paying 5-1 odds. Will it happen? I'm not sure. I guess it's possible. Olmo scored 3 goals this tournament. He scored in the last 3 rounds, I think. Harry Kane has scored the last couple rounds. Morata he's very hit and miss. That literally defines what he is. He misses a lot of easy shots, but he does score goals as well. So I don't know too much about whether. I think if anyone let you down, there's Morata, but yeah. 0% chance that game will be on here where you live. Dogs v Baggers. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. It's quite a significant game as well. Dogs just outside the 8, and obviously the Baggers in the top 4. Mr. Elliott, can he hit the set shot? I mean, he hit it, but it's not gone the distance. It's touched. Just gamble my entire life savings in England to lose. And if they win, I'll be happy. No, I wouldn't be. If I gambled away my whole life savings, that wouldn't make me happy, mate. There's a lot to life outside of sport, mate. Spain are favourites. Yeah, that makes sense. Spain have been the best team the whole tournament. It's not even close. The only team that was close to them was Germany, and they beat Germany. And England early started playing well against the Netherlands. Before that, we didn't play that well. Against Switzerland, we had a good 20 minutes or so, and we beat them on penalties. Before that, the first 4 games were really bad. We just lucked our way through the tournament. In the semi against Netherlands, we played very well. That was the first time I actually played well. Spain have been good every single game. And there's been no other team that's been as good as them, so... I'd be surprised if they weren't favourites, to be honest. There you go. Goal for Geelong. Only a 5-point lead there, of course. Just got an email last night from my work confirming my departure. Damn, what a sad time. I've currently got 2 job offers to weigh up now. I've got to choose between 1 or 2. One's very nice hours, and the other one is similar hours and more pay, but I'm considering both. David has no savings card in his vlog. Yeah, I don't use my savings on holidays, mate. I use what I get paid from work. Talk about rugby on commentary. I have no idea what they're on about. Probably better for your Dogs. Collingwood win this one. Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, it is actually definitely better. Actually, it's not a maybe. It's Geelong losing definitely benefits. Yeah. Goal Myers. 11-point lead. They need to make 111 just to make sure they win, because Collingwood come back from anything, as we know. They've been watching two of his most hated teams, so they want to win. Good question, mate. Can they draw? If they draw, they're on equal points, right? Interesting. His background is the old Geelong colours. Yeah, but that's just because the background's covering the entire screen. So, yeah. And because the scoreboard is covering the Collingwood part. I mean, yeah, the scoreboard, the chat, the ladder, and the fixture is covering Collingwood, so... Maybe we can block a bit of Geelong. Let's add the other scoreboard in. What scoreboard is on here? Oh wow, guys. Adelaide St Kilda in 22 hours, 47 minutes and 22 seconds. Wow. See, now there's less Geelong, mate. See, now what? See, when I do this, I can just make the background smaller and I can put the whole thing around my head. But, like, yeah. Because there's no second scoreboard, I can't do that. Remember in 2019 where David should be on the qualified final between Geelong and Collingwood, and David went mad and put everyone on a list, including the entire AFL. Yeah, sometimes it's got to be done, mate. You see, Hawthorn v Freo is a better game than Adelaide St Kilda. How are we not getting any night games, man? It's all rigged. It's rigged. To be fair, does Tasmania ever play at night anyway? I'm sure it does. I just feel like whenever we play Lawson's, it's always like a Saturday afternoon. But still. Goal for the Magpies. What if they release the picture next year and hopefully still have no night games? Hopefully bottom four the last couple of years because they wouldn't get night games now. Literally, they announced round 16 onwards recently. So they knew Richmond were like bottom two and they knew Hawthorn were doing well. And they still didn't give us night games. So what's the excuse for that, Mr. Katz? They didn't decide the entire fixture list at the start of the season, did they? They announced round 16 onwards like a few weeks ago. So by that point, they knew which teams were good and bad. Hey, Grass, shut up, mate. Remind me why there's no flag mantle. It's because of the Hawks. We broke your hearts twice. I get it, right? You're upset. You're gonna take another L tomorrow. Hawks have no fans. Yeah. A good joke, mate. Tigers fans hang around, do they? They turned up for the Dusty game, but they don't hang around that much, mate. Dockers won the last 6 matches against the Hawks. How many grand finals, mate? How many finals games, actually? Let's just say how many finals games. How many of the final games have you won against Hawks, mate? I'm just curious to know the answer. The Dockers already won in Tasmania once, and it wasn't even on a day. It was like 3 days later. I think I have a tag team partner because Mars hates Freo. I don't even hate Freo, but these Freo fans keep talking nonsense. You got to put them in their place. They're in the top 4 for 5 minutes. Suddenly they're talking the big talk. Don't know how Collingwood did not get a goal from that play. Wasn't Thomas Free tried like making 10 outs to come back? He did that. I moved all of them too. He exposed so many, like Adelaide Spirits was him. What else? Nick Dacos, that Collingwood account, that was him as well. Yeah. We had like 12 accounts. Why'd he get banned? He got banned for spam. Like I literally like when I make community posts, like I don't like this guy just keeps typing troll comments. I'm just like, fine, he's just typing troll comments. But oh, nice behind. I thought it was gonna be a goal for a second. Yeah, he just when I type a community post and I'm like typing like paragraphs or whatever, I'm not expecting a troll comment at the bottom. I bloody hate that. I literally banned someone for saying okay. But there was someone who like spammed okay on every community post I made. I'm just like, yeah, you're out of there. And Thomas Footy was typing spam on my community post. I'm just like, yeah, you're out of there, mate. And then last week he decided to come in and start being racist on like on his personal account. I'm just like, you're not gonna get unbanned now, mate. Now you're done for good. But it was all choke goals, kicked backwards in the defensive 50 being dropped, and Hawks kicking goals. Again, I'm still waiting for Grass to tell me how many finals games Freo beaten Hawthorn in. I'm curious. I'd like to know. I'd like to also ask him how many flags they got. I mean, they reached the grand final, right? They should have a flag, shouldn't they? It's so funny because I actually really like Freo. I actually want them to win. But so sometimes their fans get a little too overconfident. They still live in West Coast shadow, in fairness. Which again is funny to say because, I like Freo more than West Coast, but still. 3 played Hawks 2013. They should have won, but couldn't kick straight. So you're saying that's 3 years in a row we've beaten them, yeah? In finals. There you go. It is half time. I'm not going. Actually, wait. Let me check if I have got food, but I don't know if I'm gonna go and get it. I might eat after the game. Blame it under pressure. Well, you got a part of winning premierships is handling pressure, mates. All Hayden Ballantyne fault. What did he kick like 0-6? He was 0-2 and 4 out in the full. So it gets worse. Don't remind you, I think he's a man already, mate. Hello, Ethan, welcome. You was busy, you was late. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Geelong cats more like G small dogs. See, it would have been funnier if you said G short, considering that's the opposite of long. Also, if we're talking about pets, there's not many dogs that are small compared to cats. So to put it literally, I feel like there's a bit of a confusion here. Where is Davidoff reacting to the chief going crazy about banana goals? What video is this? What chance of North winning tomorrow? They're not going to win tomorrow. Let's all calm down here. I know this one's lost the last 2 games. They're not losing to North at home. Let's calm down here. But North have improved though. Why not? Swans are in cruise control. Because they still got to secure their first place. They'll probably get it anyway, but you still got to confirm it, mate. They're not there yet. Plus, North might be, maybe they are playing well, of course. They're playing better now last few rounds, but I don't think it's enough to beat Sydney at the SCG. Hawthorn will get smashed. Mate, you support Port Adelaide. You're gonna get embarrassed by Gold Coast tomorrow. Calm down, mate. Well, day after tomorrow, actually. It's on Sunday. If you're able to beat Sydney, North can. That's not enough, mate. Richmond was a weird one. It was a one-off. Mask, why do you keep using the draft ladder, which is clearly a draft ladder? In the actual ladder prediction, I put them 9th. Claimed it was all... What do you mean claimed? I literally said, this is a draft ladder at the start of the video. I'm going to make an actual one in 2024. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, Mr. Cat, why are you forcing out on the allegations? In the last AFL stream, Ethan said you're his dad. So what's going on there? What's the twist? Why didn't I put Gold Coast first, Collingwood 18th? Why would I do it? What are you talking about? It was a draft ladder. I thought Richard would improve after 2023. Immediately after that season, I thought, oh, Richard might do better than what they finished, which is like not far from the 8. Like there is no way. There is no way that this is the ladder prediction compared to this. Like, it literally, you can see from the title is not serious. Like, you think I would put that as the title if it was the actual ladder prediction? Predicting the 2024 ladder in 2023? Question mark, exclamation mark. What are you talking about? Ladder predictions are always, like, formal like this. Like, they're always titled the exact same, a different title, year in the title. What are you talking about? Like, literally, like, there's no way you think this is the serious one. I think you are off your head, mates. Absolutely off your head. What made me change my mind? Maybe the fact that there was 6 months in between the two videos. A lot of perspective changes in that time. I also did it on flipping tier maker. You're seriously accepting a tier maker. First of all, right, man's talking about exposed. I put Richmond in 6th. How is that 4th? See, Master McGee's just Master McGee, this is what Master McGee does. He exaggerates just to lie, just to completely lie. Even though there's evidence here. He said I put them top 4. Is this top 4 to you? I'd also like to point out the Giants in 3rd, yeah? So not the only ridiculous prediction. Flipping Gold Coast 17th as well. What I do in the actual one? I still put Gold Coast 17th. David, don't know why you're arguing with someone bother someone writes Davidoff. Yeah, exactly, mate. But that, like, well, what sort of English is that? But seriously, like so many people said, how dare you put Gold Coast that low? I still put them 17th. Hey, Dockers lover, how many finals games do you won against Hawthorn? I'm curious. I want to know your answer, mate. How many games have you won when it matters? Plus, the reason I put Freo 14th was I put them 3rd. I put them 3rd last year, and they stunk up the gaff. So I lost faith in them. That's Freo's fault, mate. Gold Coast's going to beat you. Going to beat Port Adelaide, man. It's going to be an embarrassment. They're going to win by 40 points. Well, listen, another example. Like, I put Gold Coast 17th. People said, "Are you crazy?" Right? I still put them 17th in the actual prediction. So, like, you know. Just thinks Dave. You think Dave is just mad? Hawks have never won a final since he started following them, but Freo have. That is the worst logic I've ever heard in my life, especially considering Freo have been in my top 5 teams since 2017. I was very happy when they beat the Western Bulldogs. This is me clapping back at overconfident Freo fans. That's all it is. I actually like Freo quite a lot. But when Freo fans yap when they've won nothing, it's funny to argue back at them. Wait, like this guy's talking like I don't like Freo. It's not the club I don't like. Thank you, 69. He agrees that Suns will smash Port Adelaide. At least we can agree on that. The only one who thinks Port will win is Ethan. In 2010, we beat elimination final. Oh, well done, mate. Well done. That's good. That's good. You know, 2010. You know. No, it's a time period when Hawks are a lot better. So fair enough. What will I say if Freo beat Hawks tomorrow? I'll say fair enough. Hold my hands up. And then I'll have a go at you for trying to say we're going to make the 8. I remember like Mr. Cat, Mask, Ethan, you all said Hawthorn to make the 8. And I told you, you just relax, it's not going to happen. So if Freo beat Hawthorn, I'm going to tell you, wait, what were you saying again about us making the 8? Yeah, stop it. But yeah, if we lose, it's just going to be like any loss. I'm always like annoyed about any loss, but you know, I'll get over it in a couple of days. The reason I get over it so quickly is because, you know, unless it's to a rival, of course, it's because we're not competing for premierships at the moment. But yeah, every loss hurts. Every loss is bad. Every win is great. We couldn't beat you in finals nowadays because you don't make them. Neither do you. You've made like one final series in like a decade. Hawks will make the 8 after this round. They'll be in the 8. Nah, mate. We're not going to be... Whatever happens this round, I'm not going to be in the 8 at the end of the season, I don't think. I like the sports bet advert. Makes you want to use it. Gold Coast has not smashed Power. They have lost under 26. Yeah, but Gold Coast have not lost at home this season. So, like, they've beaten teams they don't normally beat anyway. So I don't think 2016 matters, mate. There's a fax. I'll show you what a fax is, mates. This is a fax. See this thing here? That's a fax. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what fax you're talking about. So are you saying Port Adelaide is this? Is this Port Adelaide? Port Adelaide is a fax. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, here's Baywatcher. Not just I am right, the refs are doing everything to help England. No, it wasn't a penalty, but like you're talking about the Switzerland game as well, but they didn't favour us that game. They were just terrible for both teams. But yeah, the Netherlands one, there wasn't a penalty. Spain deserves to win the Euros. Yeah, I've said it like 24 times, mate. I've literally said they're the best team in the tournament. Like since they beat Germany. Is Baywatch a Thomas Footy? I don't think he's Thomas Footy, no. But he's just very like he doesn't like England. He's very anti-England bias. You should have seen him mask. Obviously, you would have been asleep, but you should have seen him in there when we played Switzerland, beat them in penalties. He was so funny in the stream, bro. Like there was a Switzerland player like handballed it. It was his arms were up like this, like he like almost marked the ball like AFL. And Baywatch just said it's not a free kick, and then he said the referees are favouring England. I'm just like, what about that Swiss handball, mate? And he said nothing. And then there was another moment in the game where the assistant referee gave a corner to England because it was a corner, but the referee said no, it's a goal kick Switzerland, even though it was clearly a corner. And he said the referee can't see it. How can he decide? And I was just like, there's another referee with a better view who gave the corner, and he overruled it. And then he said like, no, it's nothing like that. And then he said, oh, Bellingham kicked this guy in the head. I'm just like, no, he didn't. He kicked the ball, and the ball hit his head. So he was so anti-biased. And when Switzerland scored, he started celebrating, like screaming like mad. When England scored, he was frustrated. And then he turned around and said, I'm not biased. It was just so funny. Me and Ravina were just laughing the whole stream. Putting his hands up. No, the ball. What do you mean the ball probably stopped? It hit his hands, and what do you mean? Hit his hands to change direction. Bro says, "Who do you believe?" Look at this. There's literal evidence of him celebrating a Switzerland goal. Look at him. He's very frustrating. You see, obviously, you can't see what I'm saying because that'd be required playing the video. But Ravinia was there, you know. He was laughing because he knew I had a point, and Baywatch would not answer the question. But here he is celebrating, and then he was like, "Fuck's sakes!" As soon as England score, and apparently he's not biased. Apparently he's not biased. It was funny as well. It was funny because like he was just like, "No, the referee can't see it's a corner," but I'm just like, the assistant gave a corner and referee overruled it. Like he didn't have to overrule it, but he did. But he didn't say anything about it. And then I asked him like, why was it not handball when his arms up like this and the ball hit his hand? And he didn't answer at all. He still not answered the question. And then he turns around and says, "I'm not biased." My days, he cries more than Richmond fans. When I say anything, you say something about Richmond, they start crying. They're like, "You hate Richmond," and all I'm going to say is, "Oh, Richmond, the score review was wrong for Richmond," and that's all I have to say. And a Richmond fan will say, "He hates Richmond." That's what Baywatch is like, but with England. But yeah, the Netherlands one was fair. Like the Netherlands one was perfectly fair, but that wasn't a penalty. Like even I said it in the stream when I was watching. Like, there's no way that's a penalty. I'm just like, why is there a decision here? Why is the ref going to the VAR screen? Like the ref didn't give a penalty in the first place, and then VAR said go and check it. I'm just like, are they idiots? I was just like, I'm not complaining because I want the penalty, but like, it's not a penalty. It's like the least penalty ever. That's poor English, but you get the point. It was just like, there's no way that's a foul at all. But for some reason VAR wants to check it, and I was just like, what? And then I saw the ref give the penalty. I'm just like, sorry. But yeah, see, the Netherlands one makes sense. Like, oh, I can see why someone would say, oh, the referee favoured England, because it makes sense in that game. The Switzerland game, it made 0 sense. But the Netherlands game, I completely understand. I don't like it. If that was the other way around, I would have said, oh, why is the ref against us? So yeah, but the Switzerland game was just like the ref was terrible for both teams. Oh, you're a Richmond fan. No, that's why you triggered so easily. But yeah, I think Spain will win. I think Spain will win. I think it's gonna be 1-0. Last year, the Women's World Cup final was Spain v England as well. Spain won that 1-0. I predict a repeat, but yeah, obviously in my heart I want England to win. But yeah, I'm gonna make my prediction video today, and it will be Spain that I predict to win. Richmond robbed. Oh yeah, just sorry, I didn't read that. Richmond robbed in 2022 elimination final from Tomlin just winning goal against the Lions. Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't referring to that incident, but yeah, that's an understandable perspective with that Tom Lynch incident. Cameron goal, nice one. David trying to do a Mars Pagee declaring him will lose, just try and jinx. It's not me trying to jinx it, mate. It's nothing to do with that. I thought we might lose to Switzerland, to be fair, but yeah. I early predicted England because I had faith in the team. Bro said 5 no realistic prediction. It's a final, mate. Finals are always like very cagey. Teams don't really go all out in finals. When was the last time a team got battered in a World Cup or Euro final? Yeah, he must be Scottish. He definitely hates England. He claims he's unbiased. Like, is it fair enough calling out bad decisions and stuff? But he's definitely biased in some way. Because it was a bad decision against Netherlands, but like he wasn't calling that out. He was calling out everything before that, which wasn't like the case. He's either Scottish, maybe he's like an 80-year-old German, who's still salty about World War Two, which would be quite dangerous to be fair, considering if he's salty about that, then that's a problem. Or he's Argentine. He's angry over the Falklands. It could be just Australian. Like some Australians still like hate the British for what they did to in Australia, so it could just be that. I know there are some Americans that still don't like the British, so I wouldn't be surprised if Australians are like that as well. As in like for the past specifically. I don't mean like now, as in like. I mean like hating for what they did in the past. I have no prejudice against England. Yeah, yeah, you do, mate. The Switzerland stream proved that. If you don't like England, that's fine. But don't make comments making it obvious that you hate them and then say, "Oh, I'm biased." I like yeah, in a court of law, you'd be deemed an unreliable witness, mate. Because you contradict yourself so much. But again, Netherlands, fair enough. They were like the refs were really harsh against them, and I can definitely see the perspective of England won because of the referees. I completely get that, but this guy was crying before that game, during the Switzerland game, even though like the ref was just awful for both teams that day. So and then he was celebrating Switzerland's goal, and then he was he started swearing when England scored, and then he said, "Oh, I'm not biased. I'm just like, yeah, this guy's off his head." Davis, Marcy didn't header the ball. His head was here. His arms were here. It hit his hand. It hit his hand. His arms are like this. You know, like when Jeremy Howe marks it. He wasn't trying to header it. He got his arm up and he volleyballed it, mate. There was no header involved. And the ref was like, "Nah, that's not a free kick." It's how the rules of handball work. If your hands are in an unnatural position, it's a handball. Like if your hands are not down by your side, and as long as the ball doesn't, it's not blasted at you from right in front of you, it is a handball. Uruguay was robbed as well. Did you hear Uruguay? Did you hear the fights? There was fights after that game. You know, South Americans did it differently. Some of the Uruguayan players started fighting the Colombian fans, but I think that was partly to protect because their families were in danger. To be fair, so it wasn't like for no reason. Did I see Uruguay Colombia? I've not seen any of Copa America. I think I've seen like one goal from Argentina. I've not seen that tournament at all. I've just been predicting it on the fly, I guess. It's because they're not showing it. Like the channel they're showing it on, it's like you got to pay subscription. I'm just like, yeah, can't be asked, mate. He was probably upside down. Okay, buddy. I don't know who has feet that look like fingers, but okay. I don't know who's got their head on where their ball should be. Hello, Charlie. Sup, Go Hawks, and you are a bad YouTube. I am a YouTube. I have the whole website. Damn, I'm the owner of Google. That's crazy. Wait, South American teams in the Euros? No, wait. There's a tournament, T. Cullen. There's a South American tournament going on at the same time. Well, this year they invited North American teams too. USA hosting, actually, but they got knocked out. But yeah, South Americans have Copa America, and they normally host it in the same year as the Euros. So yeah, they got a tournament at the same time as ours. They're also in the final. Argentina, Colombia is their final on Sunday. And so is the Euro final. a great mark from Elliot, you know. Who is Charlie Tyson? I think it's probably Thomas Footy, mate, from his other account. He probably watches the streams because I think one of his alt accounts, he said, "Oh, I miss chatting with everybody. Please unban me." You got banned yourself, mate. I think it's probably Thomas Footy's alt account, mate, because we've not seen him before. That would be as stupid as trying to make Eurovision. To be fair, there was a point where Japan and Qatar were in the South American tournament. They were invited over to play one tournament. Would have been funny if they won. One of them won it, but it didn't. Can't I see on my chat? I'm trying to chat with blog channels. No, once they're removed, they can't comment again. But I'm saying, like, there was one stream where he like came with like 12 different accounts and said unban me. Yeah, Australia actually play in the Asian one now. They have done in the last 10 years or so. But that makes a little bit of sense because you're not actually that far from Asia. I'm fairly certain it's because like you're like clearly the best team in your continent. It was way too easy, so you needed some competition. I think that was the reason why you moved to play the Asian teams. I'm pretty sure you won the Asian Cup as well. In the Euros, teams like Israel play even though they're Middle Eastern. Yeah, I think that's more political. I think, as far as I know. I'm fairly certain they wouldn't be safe playing in some countries away, so they would move them away from that. I'm trying to find a list of all the tournaments. I'm curious to know like if like New Zealand play their own tournament with like Fiji and New Caledonia, but I can't like. I need to find like a list of specific ones. Yeah, there's 6 different ones. Current champions New Zealand, 2024. Oh wow, what a shock. In the Euros, teams like Israel play, even though, yeah, sorry, I read that. Thought I was about to see a Cats goal. I was wrong. Um, yeah, that works. Used to be Australia, New Zealand. Yeah, I finally got it up now. Another miss for Geelong. So you got the Asian Cup. So Qatar are current champions. I feel like Australia have won it though. 2019 was also Qatar. Okay. There you go. Australia champions of the Asian Cup. You hosted it, to be fair, in 2015. Australia runners up to Japan. Yeah. I think the final was mainly Australia versus Japan for a while, and then South Korea was like the third best team. Then Qatar started playing well. I don't know. Africa had 2. I thought they had just 1. Is this one disbanded? Oh yeah, they. I don't know, but that's the main African one. Then North America's got 2, and it's normally either USA and Mexico who win it. But Canada are getting better now, and then you got the South American one. So yeah, New Zealand current champions of Oceania. Who would have thought? Then you got the Euros and the Nations League. Nations League I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. It's just like a secondary tournament. But yeah, Germany and Spain won it 3 times each. Yeah. Where is the? I want to see who plays in this one. Wait, that's the World Cup. Wait, what? Oh, I've gone on the wrong one. Sorry. My bad. I'm curious. Like, okay. Why are they? Where's there a line in New Caledonia? What's happening there? So is this like everyone? I think it's everyone. 8 teams. That's enough for a tournament. To be fair. Fair enough. So Australia used to be in that, but then they moved to the Asian one. go to the island in the Great Barrier Reef. What do you mean? I don't think I need to, mate. I dived into the Great Barrier Reef. Now that is insane. The best part was definitely not seeing any sharks or jellyfish. Or crocs, I guess, but I don't think there'd be crocs in that part of the water anyway. I think if there was, they wouldn't allow diving in there because, like, they would 100% try and eat you. Unlike sharks, where it's a matter of whether the shark wants to eat you or not, or whether it likes your taste or not. With the Asia one, because you're too good, yeah, pretty much, yeah. And just more competition, really. Playing competitively more often, just it's better to play tournaments. Where's the AFL World Cup? You would need to introduce international teams first, and that only happens during what's it called again when Australia play Ireland? I completely forgot. I know it's a I know it's not. That's not exactly AFL. It's like a hybrid, but still. Darwin has a lot of Asians there because it's close towards Fiji, Thailand. Also, a lot of crocs there. I want to go to Darwin, hopefully, at some point in the future. International rules. There you go, T. Colin. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I meant. Hello, GigaChad Gamer. Welcome to the channel. Did they have Chinese food a lot in Darwin? I think. Do they? Interesting. Australia was robbed. Ooh. Were they? To be fair, I don't remember what you mean. Like, it was very close. They only beat you 1-0, right, from that penalty, I think. And Italy won the World Cup as well from that. Stengel! There you go. The amount of misses I've seen this quarter. '95th minute penalty. That Thailand team was shit. I don't think they were, mate. They won the World Cup, so they were clearly quite good in some way. You're so ready to dive out of Euros. Yeah, that was great. The Switzerland played really well that game. I enjoyed that too. A goal for Geelong. Nice way to end the quarter for them, although there is a minute 2 seconds left. And there have been a few goals straight from the bounce in this game. Women's, men's World Cup. What's my favourite World Cup? I mean, I don't really like to compare the two anyway. I enjoy both. If I had to choose to watch one, I'd watch the men's one, of course. But yeah, I enjoy both. I enjoy both of them. Shame I haven't seen my own chance at least. I mean, our even for England, our women's team won the Euros in 2022. And reached the World Cup final last year, but obviously didn't win. Okay, so now we got Giga Chat versus Baywatcher in the chat. Is this the next boxing match? Are they on the KSA undercard? Siren sounds! He's gonna go for the kick from here. And I'm thinking... I mean, I guess, you know, he could get a point. A point can matter towards the end of the game. Yeah, it doesn't go all the way. Is that go a slur? What does that mean? Sidemen. What, you want me to react to the Sidemen? Maybe I should react to that reality show. I haven't watched that yet. But I don't know if it's worth it. So I've just been looking at the screen, right? AFC Challenge Cup. North Korea have won 2. I'm just like, what's this tournament then? Wait, is dagger actually a slur? So I just unlocked some memories. North Korea worst defeat 7-0 to Portugal. I remember this, right? Because North Korea lost to Brazil 2-1 in the first game of the World Cup, right? And they televised that North Korea put Portugal game on TV for the first time. Like, it was the first time ever like they put the game on TV in North Korea or something like that anyway. Because they only lost to Brazil 2-1, they thought, oh, against Portugal we might do better. Then they lost 7-0. I assume maybe they turned off the TVs by the time they were 7 and up, but still, good memories. Um, oh, it seems Dago is an ethnic slur referring to Italians and sometimes Spaniards and Portuguese. It is actually deemed a a offensive word. Well, I mean, Google has spoken. The Google overlords. I just didn't know it was a slur. But then again, you don't really hear that much about like slurs against like white people in general. Like I don't know, like you know the word American Jews, like that word beginning with C. I don't know that was a racist word till about 5 years ago. So, and the other one, the one that begins with H. What's that called? I'm not gonna say it. I mean, I know what it is. I'm not gonna say it. But you know when you're in the car and you like, you press the thing. What are you doing? That word. Yeah, there's a lot of racist words out there that you like never hear about. But I feel like specifically like racist words against white people, I never you like. I just learned it off the internet, like after ages, because I never hear those words. I never know what they are and what they actually mean. KFC buckets. Do I watch Chris MD and Angry Dinge FIFA on YouTube? I don't really watch FIFA videos anymore. I used to. I don't really watch FIFA that much. Unless Simon did Pro Clubs or whatever. Why can't you see Ethan's message? Maybe he blocked you? Because he blocked Mars McGee, and for a while Mars McGee couldn't see. Like, he still, I mean, he can see it now because it's on the screen, but like, for months Mars McGee was just like, why can't I see Ethan? Yeah, that's Ethan, yeah. Maybe I don't know why. Ethan likes to block people. Why? I don't know. You had to ask Ethan. When I asked him, he called me gay. He was just like, I told him, like, why did you block Mars McGee? Can you unblock him? And he said, nah, you're gay for Mars McGee, mate. I'm just like, I just asked if you can unblock him. What's going on? I asked nicely. He's also a salty English fan. No, I think he supports Australia. But yeah, he's a Port Adelaide fan. He's an interesting one because when Port Adelaide smashed Geelong, he was sad about it, even though he supports Port Adelaide. But because he tipped Geelong, he was sad about it. He's a hard one to, he's I don't know. He can be quite sporadic sometimes. Ethan said the D word. It wasn't that. It was Giga Chad that said the D word. The one that said the D word was Giga Chad. Giga Chad Gamer. That's probably Thomas Fiddy again, to be honest. He always makes his weird alt accounts. Why do Collingwood always come back from everything, man? It's like I said before. They are like bacteria. It's literally what they are. So T. Conlon can't see Ethan either? I'm so confused. So is Ethan blocking people, or is something wrong with his account? I don't know what life is anymore. Am I streaming the final Euros? I should be, yeah. As long as there's no delays of work. I've been doing shorter shifts now because there's not as much to do. Because we're shutting down on... it's only 8 days away, shut down. So both of you can't see his messages, but thankfully it's on the screen next to me, so at least you can see it in that sense. Jeremy Cameron! He misses. That's the kind of moment where you can lose a game. If he gets that, it's a much better lead than 6. Oh, T. Conlon can see EKVA. So maybe just blocked Baywatcher for some reason. I would also love to stream the Copa America final, but I haven't got the channel anyway. Plus, I think I've got to be up early on Monday morning anyway, so... What is D-word? Now, D-word is that thing Giga Chad said. Can't wait for Docker's 7th in a row Hawks tomorrow. Relax, my friend, relax. Miss for the Magpies. You see that eye, guys? That eye looked flippin'. See, he closed his eyes and it was so red. Not an injury you want to see. Good mark. His eye looks better when it's open. When he closes it though, my days. Ethan just said he blocked someone again. I don't know who he blocked. Cats by 11. This will be a big win for the Cats, very significant. Because they have fallen off a bit in the last few rounds. Since round 6 really, I think. Was it round 6? Around that period, obviously, when they were dominating and then they slipped away. This would be putting them back on track to where they want to be. Obviously, though, the ladder's very tight, so they could still drop out the top 4. Have alarms gone off in the stream yet? Because I feel that's the first one I've heard today. You block comments about you, be careful. You don't like people saying strange with comments towards you in the chat. That's why you block people. Who said something strange? This poll's getting closer. It was higher for Geelong. You can't see it on the screen, of course, but you can see it in the chat. When the poll ends, you'll see it. Well, yeah, it's currently out of 12 votes, 42% of you think Collingwood win. 58% Geelong, but I'm pretty sure it was higher for Geelong. It was an 83 Geelong like 10 minutes ago. And Geelong have extended their lead, so I'm curious as to why it is. Maybe some Magpies fans joined the stream, I don't know. David fused at what? At first I thought Mars typed something backwards, but he's not done that. What's he done? No Mars or Venus is a legit poll. Don't jinx it, mate. Mars just arrived. It's going to be 24 votes soon. So Ethan has now blocked Mask, T. Cullen, and Baywatcher, as far as I know. I don't think he said he blocked T. Cullen, but he said he blocked someone else. Like, who else would he block? I think it's a misunderstanding, though, because I don't think T. Cullen said anything. I think it was just like... Because Baywatcher said someone said that word, and then T. Cullen said, was it Ethan? Obviously it wasn't Ethan, but misunderstanding, of course. Post. Collingwood have a habit of close ones. Yeah, Collingwood love a close game. They also come back from a lot of things. As I say a lot, Collingwood are like bacteria. They come back from anything. You got to do a lot to keep them away. I'm still trying to work out what Mars said. David's fused C adisalt. What does that mean? David's fused C adisalt. I'm so confused. Excuse me. Bless me. Was Giga Chad banned at the time? He was banned, mate. You know what I'd like to see YouTube do? Maybe YouTube has it and I don't know. But like on Twitch, there's like a appeal system. When you get banned off someone's Twitch, you can like appeal the ban, and you can it's called unban request. So you just request to unban and you like send a message saying I should be unbanned because of this, this, and this or whatever. Or you can just say what you want, I guess. But you can just say please unban me or whatever. Don't have to say like an explanation. But yeah. I think YouTube should have that. I think it'd be funny reading that. Oh, look, I got all these unban requests from Thomas Footy's 15 accounts. That's crazy. Free goal lead. 10 minutes 12 on the clock. I've got a phone call now, man. Why is it always when I'm live I get a phone call? Sorry about that. I still don't know what Musk said. But maybe Musk got kidnapped. Maybe he got kidnapped. He was trying to type something. He was then type for help. That's why he's not typed anything since. He was trying to like, help! I'm being kidnapped, and he tried to like smash the keyboard, but like he couldn't send the message. He couldn't send the right message. BT says next goal for the cat would wrap it up. With Collingwood, you never know. But 3 goals in 9 minutes is a tall order anyway. So I guess 4 goals in 9 minutes also would have been a tougher order. I'll end the poll here. This is what the poll says. Why are they going up to 41? That makes no sense. 58% Geelong, 41% Collingwood. But I should say 42. I think he meant David's fused C adhesive salts. I'm still confused. I'm even more confused than I was before. I have questions. Good mark, Cameron. If he can get a goal here, that's the killer. Even the behind would be quite important, actually. What I do know is he will not miss the lot. Surely not. I'm not trying to jinx him, I'm just saying surely he's not going to miss the lot. But he could miss the goal, he could get behind. Wait, why did someone call me then stop calling? I think that's the spam number. This could be referring to a product that substance related to David that combines fused elements of an adhesive properties in salt form. Sorry? That was an interesting stat. Most games in front of 50,000 plus people. 19 points is good enough in 6 minutes, I feel. I think Collingwood can get 3 goals. I think that's possible, but they need the extra point as well, and that's just a draw. Henry's done all right there. Just got unlucky. I like Henry. It's a shame he plays for Geelong. That Geelong attack didn't go well, but they wasted the time enough. So they got position back straight away. Ooh, they go off, damn it. .401 on the clock. Bro, imagine if Stengel got a goal from that, that would have been crazy. It's out on the full though. Just first time volley at the goal. Unfortunately, he didn't get the accuracy. Geelong are doing what they need to do. They're keeping the ball in the half of the field that they prefer it to be. Winning possession back when they need to. Collingwood, they're stopping Collingwood every time they try to go forward. Geelong just want the ball back again, just like that. They can run down the clock again. They've managed the last few minutes very well in terms of, stopping any chance of a Collingwood comeback. Dangerfield mark. He'll take 30 seconds. At the moment, it doesn't look good for Collingwood, does it? There's a lot of... Everyone around them is still yet to play, so... they could find themselves... If the Bulldogs win, they'll be below the Bulldogs. It's a behind for Dangerfield, but it doesn't matter. He's wasted more than 30 seconds. 20-point lead. It's nice and simple, mates. Stengel goal. And that is it. I mean, it was already it. Like 2 minutes ago, we kind of knew. But still, that's the cherry on the top, on the icing on the cake. Let me actually, hang on. I've got food in the fridge, and I'll take it out of the fridge and come back. And by then, the bounce will happen. I'll leave the mic on. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. The bounce just happened, you see? I have great timing, mate. Fantastic timing. Also wanted a cold drink. Carlton, Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne are Collingwood's last 4 games. Before that, they got Hawthorn and Richmond. Interesting. To be fair though, there's only one that's not at the MCG, and that's the Sydney game. That's to be pointed out. The Lions' MCG record ain't that great. Melbourne have been struggling. Obviously, Carlton and the MCG, that's not like a... Obviously, that's going to be a close game anyway. But yeah, you get the point I'm trying to make. It's not like they got to travel that much, is the point. A bit like Essendon and St Kilda as well. Well, St Kilda won't make it anyway, surely. If Carlton would be jumping on a Swans wagon, fair enough. Got a mark for Geelong. Obviously too little too late, but at least they can have a tiny percentage change. Bulldogs playing for their season tomorrow. Yeah. It's a significant game. I think it's possible. I think the Bulldogs can win. I don't think it's like... I mean, Carlton obviously have been having a better season. Been playing better in general, but... The Bulldogs can win a big game. You just need to turn up, though. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Shout out to the two big Trooper members, Ethan and Ravinio. Well, I've got work in about 2.5 hours. Apart from that, I'm going to go and have some food. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. I had a good time. You know me, I enjoy these AFL streams, enjoy watching it, and I enjoy chatting to you guys. Even the strange arguments with Mars McGee, it's all fun and games at the end of the day. But yeah. For those asking about Stupid Idiots, and no one's asked today, people have been asking. I've been trying to find a day to actually do it live because I need to do a 20 member video, and that's the best idea I've seen so far. and I think that was 69's idea as well. So I might have to do a live Stupid Idiots. Maybe I can do it on Sunday. I don't know. I have to wake up though. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, we shall see. Currently got a couple job offers to weigh up. One of those job offers means less AFL streams, but I'll let you know depending on what job I choose. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I shall be back tomorrow for what is tomorrow? Crows Saints and Melbourne D's. Very interesting. But by the time those games start, obviously Hawks Free will be over, Swans North will be over, and Dogs Baggers will be over. So could be an interesting discussion in the chat depending on how the results go. And on Sunday, hopefully, I'll be around for the tipping, and hopefully a live Stupid Idiots. Hopefully, I can deliver that, and then I'll be live for the Euros. So yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and goodbye. Press the wrong button there.